said, Merry Christmas, baby. You sure did treat me nice. Bought me a diamond ring for Christmas, and I feel like I'm in paradise. All right. Well, I'm feeling mighty fine, y'all. Got my music on the radio.
So, this person has got the most watched ever. Out of all 50 episodes, he came top with more than double of second place. So he got more than double 110 views. He even managed to make past the 300 view mark, which is just incredible. Noticing that this podcast and this podcast channel on Voice FM, not many people watch those episodes, but to get over 300 views for a podcast episode is just incredible. And it's thanks to him and his family and friends and professionals in the sport and people like yourselves who are watching it right now in the community of Southampton, watching the podcast after I've had a short preview on air on the radio every Saturday. So it was a massive achievement to get more than 300 views on a single podcast. And so without further ado, after waiting long enough, here is the first most watched view ever on the podcast. So obviously, you need no introduction for the amount of people that have seen your podcast a few months ago. So first of all, how have you been?
Yeah, I've been very good, thank you. Very busy with my training still. Done a few competitions since we last seen each other. And then, yeah, it's been at my uni work. So, yeah, very busy, but very good as well. Thank you.
So, your last podcast was way back in May. I think we filmed it in the month before that, and then it came out. Yeah. And you've managed to come first. You were the most viewed YouTube podcast episode with 336 views.
Yeah, that's an honour.
Yeah. Of time of recording, it's 336. Seems quite. You must be quite pleased with that many.
Yeah. I wasn't expecting that many views. Obviously, I shared it around to a few of my friends who watched it, some of my family members, and then I'm very surprised how many people watched that. So yeah.
Yeah, I can't believe it either, because normally most of them get to around double figures, like like 99 or whatever. But I never expected yours to take off.
Yeah. Yeah, it's crazy. But hopefully this one can get more. But yeah, we'll see.
Yeah, well, fingers crossed. But again, it'll be you, it'll be Matt, and it'll be Kerwin. So hopefully together.
Yeah. Hopefully joined together. Yeah. Exactly.
Yeah. So yours was on the 20th of March, 2023. First most watched, unbelievable. And there was quite a lot of publicity about it. I mean, your dad shared it on Twitter, as it was known at the time, and all that. So it was lovely. We're not going to go through a whole recap of last time, because that will just take too long. But we did discuss that in 2019. Obviously, you're born in this country. You could have chosen to play for England during the Paris Olympics, but you chose Switzerland, which was, of course, is it your mum's side?
Yeah, my mum's side of the family. Yeah.
And the reason why I chose that was to get more first team opportunities, because obviously with England you might have been a bit behind, but now you're at the forefront for Switzerland. Yeah. So and then obviously we talked about the pandemic. We talked about the university studies and all, and then we went to Tokyo in 21. Obviously delayed. So how was that first game for you? Looking back at it now, nearly coming up to Paris next year. So looking back at your first experience, how's it gone?
Yeah. I think it was a great first experience, especially on the lead up to Paris. I think it was vital for me at that young age to go to Tokyo, and take all that experience away with me, to help lead up to Paris. Really, obviously Paris would be very different compared to Tokyo now that COVID isn't around anymore. So my family can actually come watch me, and obviously spectators in the arena, which is going to be amazing. So that's slightly more pressure, I would say, but I think I like it because it helps motivate my training more, and all that stuff. So yeah, I think Tokyo was a really good experience for me to help push for Paris. And now we're only a few months away from Paris, so yeah, it's gone very quickly. Yeah, it really has. Yeah, it really has.
Yeah. And coming from the back of that, we did discuss last time that you, back in May when your podcast went out, you mentioned that you were going to go off to Manchester for the World Power Swimming Championships in August. Obviously, that was a thing, but now looking back at it, obviously from Tokyo, you were allowed to have some spectators in the crowd after that. And then, of course, when the sort of COVID restrictions were sort of like eased and now sort of like disappeared, but it's coming back, COVID back there, but we'll see. But to have more spectators and to be able to get used to that sort of pressure of having crowds there on the way to Paris, that must have helped you to get to Paris and feel, I've done this before with crowds, I should be okay.
Yeah, obviously, Manchester was a very good experience. Obviously, last summer just happened. So yeah, a few more spectators were there. And yeah, I think it was very good to get used to the atmosphere. Obviously, Paris is going to be many more spectators. I think it's around 20,000, and a lot of tickets have been sold already. So I think, yeah, Manchester was very good for me, with the spectators, and I think it helped me to get used to what it would be like, and yeah, hopefully thrive on to Paris and to be less nervous with all the spectators there, which I'm sure I won't be anyway. But again, like you said, it's very good to get used to it, from Manchester already. So yeah.
Yeah, I'm surprised Manchester's got that many people to go and watch. So do you have any fans from Switzerland that came over, or does Switzerland kind of know you? Obviously, you're here, so a lot of England people might recognise you. But what about in Switzerland? Does the country recognise you?
Yeah, they promote us well in the power side of the sport. Obviously, there's a very good Olympian swimmers as well, but they promote us very well, which I'm very happy about in Switzerland. I know in Tokyo they do a channel show on the TV every night, in Tokyo, where they would be talking about the sports that had been going on. So I think they'll probably do the same in Paris. So yeah, again, very very good publicity for us, in the Paris sport. So yeah, I think they also mentioned about me in Manchester. So yeah, I think Paris is going to be very very big in Switzerland. So yeah, I'm looking forward to it. Yeah.
I haven't had any fan mail from them yet.
Nah, nothing yet. Nothing yet. Yeah, I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing, but yeah, nothing yet in the mail yet. in the mail yet.
That's a shame, isn't it? And then obviously last time we mentioned that you're a Palace fan. And then of course at the time I was going, really? Because obviously Calvin, your old roommate, was a Brighton fan, so a few arguments presumably.
Yeah, nah, we got on very well. We love talking about our football and back at Mount Kelly. We still even talk about it now, even that we don't go to boarding school. We still talk about our football. So yeah, not I wouldn't say a lot of arguments, but a lot of football chat was happening. Yeah. Yeah.
And you mentioned last time that you also went to the actual wow, and of course you were able to get on the actual pitch itself as well as part of the. Was it part of the Switzerland Paralympic type talking to the crowd?
Yeah. I think it was after I came back from Manchester from World Championships, after I received my medal. So yeah, they invited me on the pitch at half time, and normally they do like a penalty special. So they asked me to take a penalty. And obviously, I missed it. Of course, I would do that. So yeah, it was very nice opportunity to be on the pitch at Crystal Palace. It was at half time during the game. I can't remember who we were playing. But yeah, very good experience that was to be interviewed on the pitch, which was my dream to ever be on at Crystal Palace. So yeah, it was amazing. That was.
And did Palace fans recognise you at all? Because I was thought, who was that on the pitch? Who's that? Who?
Yeah. I think after the game, a few came up to me and stuff like that, which is cool. But yeah, I'd say so. Yeah.
So what did you talk about? What did they sort of say?
They were just presenting talking about my swimming, and what had been happening at the World Championships, and about Paris that's coming up next summer, just to let all the Palace fans know. And obviously I've been supporting Palace since I was born, really. So yeah, just to have someone supporting Palace and being a sports person. I know a few of them that are already fans. Like there's a lot of boxers and stuff like that. So yeah, just talking about that really, about my swimming career and all that, to all the fans. So it's really cool. Yeah.
Very good. Of course, you missed the part. I'm assuming the mascot was in goal, was it?
Yeah. The mascot was in goal, which makes it even worse.
How did you miss it?
For me, the fact I missed the whole goal. I went left, went wide. It was unbelievable. I think the away fans were laughing at me as well, which made it even worse. It's shocking penalty from me. I like my football as well. I was always playing at secondary school, for the team. So it's not like I'm even that bad, I'd say, but I think I fluffed the penalty there, I would say. Yeah, shocking.
Did you score goals when you were younger, or did you miss them again?
Yeah. No. I didn't. I wouldn't say I missed a lot of goals when I was younger. That's the thing. Like, the fact there was a penalty as well, and such a big goal, it was terrible for me. But yeah, other than that, it was an amazing experience to be on the pitch. So nothing can take it away from that.
If only there was a video somewhere online.
Yeah, I think there is actually a video, but
I will have to have a look.
I don't know whereabouts it is. Hopefully it doesn't get leaked.
Yeah. And then obviously you mentioned you got a medal. Obviously you came second. You qualified for Paris, you think. So you must have been quite pleased with that.
Yeah, very happy with that. Obviously finishing top 2 in the World Championships meant I was automatically qualified for Paris. So yeah, very happy with that. Beating my original time, a new personal best. So just working on it at the moment to try and push for gold in Paris, really. Training as much as I can, and touch wood, hopefully I can do something well. Yeah.
So you qualified for the 100 metres breaststroke, the SB5. We mentioned the email classifications last time. So you came second. Very well done for that. And then after that, you got recognised at the Bournemouth College Gate swim team. There was a video on Instagram that actually was just it was swimmer with the sort of like, what's the meaning of being a swimmer? I think we all know what the meaning of swimming is. And then it pans across to you and your swimming cap.
Yeah. So obviously Alice Tai, who was another para swimmer at the time, which is in my club at the moment, her hat was up there as well. And then there was another girl who swims for the Isle of Wight. Correct me if I'm wrong, I'm not sure. So the three of the hats were actually there. So I think it was like the Hall of Fame or something, they named it. So it's actually hung up at my home club at the moment where I train for. So yeah, that's another honour for me to be up there with the greats of who swam at BCS. So yeah, it was really cool to see my hat up there. Yeah.
And is the swim team part of the Bournemouth? What is it? Is it college, university?
Yeah, so it's a collegiate school. So where I was at secondary school, I went there for school from year 7 to year 11. And obviously I was training there, and obviously I still train there now with my coach that I've been with for 5 or 6 years now. So we've been training a lot of time. I know him very well, so I'm still there at the moment. And obviously my international team is Switzerland, so they both get on very well with the coaches. So yeah, still training there at the moment on the road to Paris.
And so how's the training? Right, because obviously you're here in England, but doesn't do you go to Switzerland every now and then to do training with them, or is it based here, or do they come over here? Do you go there?
Yeah, so luckily they're very supportive with all that. They get on contact with my coach sometimes from home to see what I'm up to. But yeah, normally they're happy with me just training here for now. Obviously before a competition they want me up there in the high altitude training camps, which I was there before Manchester. I spent around 4 weeks up there in the mountains, training up in Switzerland with the team. And then we all flew from Switzerland to Manchester, which we'll also be doing for Paris. We'll be up in Switzerland in our training camp before heading down to Paris. So yeah, normally I'm up there for training camps before a major competition. But other than that, I'm just training at home, which is very good for me because there'd be a lot of traveling otherwise.
A lot of traveling, yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, I'm very happy with that.
Yeah, good. And you were just saying that you just about to break this week. Obviously, it's by the time of recording, it's obviously 2 weeks before Christmas. So is it your last year now at uni?
No, so it's actually my first year. So I've
Oh.
got another 3 or 4 years. So yeah, so it will be good because after Paris, then I can focus more on my studies. And all that lot. So yeah, still my first year at uni.
Yeah, but you're still young.
Yeah, it's crazy.
It's nuts. And so have you got any more competitions coming up before Paris, or is it just training and?
Yeah, mostly training. I've got one up in Northampton this weekend. It's a level 1 meet, which I'll just be seeing how my racing goes, and see if I can fix anything up in training. Just a bit of race practice throughout the year, up until Paris really, which I'll need. But other than that, mostly training really. So yeah, a lot of hard work.
Yeah. And so leading up to Paris, obviously in Tokyo, you didn't manage to win a medal, did you?
No, not in Tokyo. I ended up top 5. So yeah, hopefully Paris is the one where I can medal. So yeah.
Yeah. Is that your expectation, or is that what? I mean, did the Switzerland team sort of say, "We're hoping you could be in the top three this time," or what's the expectation?
Yeah, we haven't really spoken about it a lot. Obviously, World Championships, I've finished with a silver medal, so there is expectations that I medal in Paris, but obviously anything can happen in swimming. But yeah, I'm looking for the top 2, even gold. So yeah, just see how my training goes, train as hard as I can, and obviously medal in Paris would be a goal for me for sure.
Yeah. Did you say gold?
Yeah, I mentioned gold. Yeah, of course. I always have to
Gold.
aim for
It's
the
your
top.
goal for it, yeah.
So yeah.
And then I was going to mention to you actually that I managed to get tickets to Paris, and I've actually looked at your classification and I've got a ticket to hopefully to see you at the qualifying stages. So hopefully, I'll be able to see you swim.
Yeah, hopefully that'll be the day. I know that around the day, I think it's the 1st of September is my 100 breaststroke.
Yes, it's a Wednesday.
Yeah, Wednesday or something like that. So I'll have my heat in the morning and then the final in the evening.
That's right, yeah.
Yeah, if you're there, that'd be great to see you there.
Yeah, but sort of like waving in the back.
Yeah. Try find you in the crowd.
Yeah, and yeah, so Paris, you're hoping to get a medal. So for those of you that for those of people that don't know, how does swimming work? Because obviously you've got the heats. Because I've been looking at the schedule and it's a bit. So you've got different heats for different classifications. So it's heats in the morning and then finals in the evening. Is that just for one classification? Because it's like I see heats, finals, heats, and then finals in the evening. Is that just for one classification? Because it's like I see heats, finals, heats. I don't quite understand it. So how does it work?
So yeah, it's mostly. I think it's for all classifications. I'm pretty sure, depending how many people are in a certain race. But yeah, so normally it's just heats in the morning, and whoever qualifies for, I think it's top 8, then gets into the final, and then races for the medal, of course. So yeah, I think it's heats, top 8. Whoever gets top 8 in the heats then goes into the final. So yeah, I'm pretty sure that's with all the classification. Yeah, pretty sure that's all of them. Yeah. I might be wrong, but I'm pretty sure. Yeah.
So you could potentially be having a whole day of swimming and then that's it.
Yeah. So yeah, 400 breaststroke. Yeah. So hopefully I'll qualify for the final, and then that'll be in the evening. And then that's it.
So you get one day in Paris and then that's it.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, just one chance and that's it. Obviously you've got the heat, which is one chance, but of course it's not the big final in the evening. But yeah, I'm looking to do another race, the 200 IM, a few days before, just to get myself used to the atmosphere and all that. So I can then be ready for the 100 breaststroke, which is my main race. So yeah, that's
a good idea. That's a good idea.
Yeah, yeah, because obviously the big atmosphere and something I'm not used to. So obviously the 200 IM a few days before would be great to get to soak it all up really, and then for the 100 breaststroke I'll be used to everything. So yeah, I'll still be nervous, but at least a little bit more pressure off my shoulders. So yeah, that should be good.
Yeah, because I was always under the impression it would be heats, and then towards the end of it, final. But yeah. No, so that'll be terrific. So so what's your degree and at uni at the moment? Sports related, I know, but
Yeah, sports related, sports management. So just seeing how that goes really. Probably after a career path of my swimming. Probably going to coaching or something to do with sports with the management side of it. So yeah, just to give me some few options and see where that takes me really. Yeah.
And is that within power swimming or other sports?
Not sure at the moment. Probably swimming, but also football. I want to get involved with because obviously I like my football as well. But yeah, just to give me some options for after my career. And yeah, just see how it goes really. And
are you hoping with that sort of degree you could be a Crystal Palace manager at some point?
Oh, that would be my dream, of course. That would be crazy if that happened. The way things are going at the moment at Crystal Palace, it wouldn't be a bad shout. But yeah, maybe. Who knows?
I'm pretty sure when this comes out, people will be betting money on you being the manager. I'd be like 1 million to 1 chance.
Yeah. You always have to put a bet on something to see what happens with it. So yeah, anything can happen.
Anything. Yeah, people betted on Michael Jackson being alive, and then Leicester City winning the league. So you never know.
Yeah.
You never know.
Yeah.
So yeah, so you've got future plans for you. So yeah, good luck in Paris. Hope to see you.
Yeah, thank you very much. Yeah. Thank you very much for that. I hope to see you there too. Yeah. That'd be great.
Yeah, was there anything else we wanted to add?
That's perfect. Yeah, we've covered everything. I'm really happy with that interview. Very good questions. Yeah, thank you for that. Thank you for
that's the whole point of being a journalist, because questions and research.
Yeah, exactly. Very good research. Yeah.
I've been scorching the dark side of the internet with your Instagram and your everything else.
Yeah.
I'm not,
Trying to get
I've always said
some-
to all the other people, I'm not stalking you, I promise.
Nah, it's all good. It's all good. It's very good for your questions. So, yeah. Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year to all the viewers watching.
Santa came down the chimney, 3:30, y'all. And he left all them good presents for my baby. I said, Merry Christmas, baby.